SPEEDY. The new Suzuki Swift SZ5 has a top speed of 121 miles per hour. After all, it's something that happens every week and has done for the past 21 years, so I am getting used to it. Last week, though, I was really looking forward to getting my hands on a test car. Well, what was it? A Lamborghini? A Ferrari? No, it was nothing as nutty as that, but don't worry, I've still got a few quickies on the way. Sorry to disappoint, but it was the little blue baby you see on the right, a new Suzuki Swift. The quality and silence of the ride could easily belong to a far bigger and more expensive car. George Flower. I clearly remember the first time I drove the Swift. It was so impressive that here's what I said about it: this total gem of a motor could be called the Lexus Swift. It's that good. The quality and silence of the ride could easily belong to a far bigger and more expensive car. Flown. I had looked it up in my files and started with the year 2015. No, it wasn't there. It wasn't in 2014 either, and I had to go right back to 2010 before I found it. I couldn't believe 7 years had flown by since I first drove the Swift. Prices: the new model ranges from £10,999 £15,849. Funny thing is, though, that even after driving the new 2017 model on its launch last March, I still discovered something about it last week that I hadn't noticed then. Let's start with the engine, and it just shows how much technology has improved in the past 7 years. In 2010, the Swift was powered by a 4-cylinder 1.25-liter, 16-valve unit with 94 horsepower and 160 Nm, 118 pounds of torque. You can still get an updated 1.25-liter Swift, but instead Suzuki sent me a tiny 1.0-liter 3-cylinder job. The difference is like comparing an old wooden tennis racket to today's carbon fiber affairs. The 1.25-liter car took 12.3 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour on its way to a flat-out 103 miles per hour. The 1.0-liter, with 111 horsepower and a whacking 170 Nm, 125 pounds of torque, hits 0-62 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds, and 121 miles per hour. The new Swift is slightly shorter and 120 kilograms lighter than before. That makes it ridiculously quicker, but it doesn't end there. The smaller engine is more fuel efficient by 10 miles per gallon and less polluting too, with CO2 down from 116 to 97 gkm. While in handling terms it's the same story. In 2010 I wrote that driving it quickly simply wasn't worth the bother. The new car is remarkably good for a small lightweight motor. Fair enough, it's never going to be up there with something as brilliant as a Mini, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper and will still provide plenty of fun when pushed. Scores in terms of interior space, equipment and luggage carrying ability. It scores on every point. Gone are the folding rear seat backrests of the old car, to be replaced by seats that fold properly flat instead of fighting with the seat cushions below them, turning a decent 2 feet deep boot into a near 5 feet long storage bay. Floyd Mayweather loves his cars, and judging by the pics he posts to his Insta account, he's not afraid of splashing the cash to get them Instagram sandwiched between two supercars around the Bowling Green roads of Monaco. The new Swift felt fantastic, but it's a sporty car now. While 7 years ago it offered the comfort and smoothness of a limo, the new and more powerful Swift rides and drives in a totally different way. It took British roads to demonstrate that it's a far harsher ride that, while offering better handling to match its newfound power, is noisier and more upset by potholes. Trouble is, there are probably twice as many of those around now after 7 years of watching our less than cared for sockled roads disintegrate into a shattering mess of badly surfaced gravel pits. Action needs to be taken, and quickly. It should be Swift. Fact file: Suzuki Swift SZ5 1.0 boosterjet. Price on the road £14,499. Range £10,999 £15,849. Engine 998cc, all alloy, 12-valve, direct injection, high torque turbo, 111 horsepower, 170 Nm, 125 pounds torque, available from just 2,000 rpm. Top speed 121 miles per hour, 0-62 miles per hour, 10.6 seconds. mpg. Urban 58.8, extra urban 70.6, combined 65.7. CO2 97 gkm. £140 per road tax. First year £120. INS Group 27. Related articles.